It's engaging. It's Chattin' with Chelsea. She's daytime's new bestie. Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Come back to me. I've got the feeling.
Hey, besties! Welcome to another episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards. Today, we are teaching you how to teach your kids how money works, because if it were up to our kids, we would definitely be bankrupt with all the things that they want if we got them for them, right? So we are going to talk about that today. We also have some quick and easy activities for kids of all ages that'll help them understand these concepts like spending and saving, needs and wants, all of that. We're going to get you right, okay? So I've been working on this with my 4-year-old myself, because he's at the age where he wants every toy in the store, and he simply just does not understand why we're not leaving with a basket full of Hot Wheels cars every time we go. And as a side note, you know your grocery stores are wrong, because we have to pass a whole Toys R Us every time we go in for just some bananas and tortillas. It is wild out here. So I am working on these concepts with him. I tell him he has to earn things, so he can earn Hot Wheels by reading books by himself, helping around the house, having a great week at school. So we were at the drugstore the other day, and I'm waiting in line, letting him pick out a Hot Wheel for a great week. And suddenly he runs up to me, and he is talking at his highest volume. He's found the Hot Wheel that he wants. Now, these Hot Wheels, if you're not familiar, they all have names, very interesting names. So he comes up to me, he's yelling, "I found it! It's called the Gotta Go." He continues, again at the top of his lungs, "It's a toilet car, and you can lift up the seats." So the cashier and the lady next to me burst out laughing, and the sweet lady next to me, she says, "At least you will never have to worry about him speaking up for himself," okay? Because he was that loud. So we are gonna learn about, keeping that going, earning the things that we want. Now, the Jonas family, they've been talking a lot about money. It's a family of 6, and 3 of them owe each other.
Cece?
Yeah?
You know you stole me $20, right?
Oh yeah, right now I only have $10, but I'll pay you the rest later.
$10, I will take it, thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You still owe me 20 from yesterday.
You know what, you're right. Since I only got 10, here's 10, and I'll get you the 10 later.
Excuse me, what about the 20 you owe me? Oh yeah, I only have 10, I'll give you the other 10 later. Oh, here's the 10 that I owe you.
Perfect. And I still owe you $10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the other 10, and we should be squared up.
Here's the 10 I owe you. Now we're all good. We're all even.
Look at that, everybody got paid in full.
I can't keep up, honestly, but that is one way to do it. Now, the Young family, they've got some kids who want to know why they aren't being paid for their chores.
Dad,
What's up, bud?
why don't we get paid for doing our chores? Like taking out the trash.
Yeah, and doing these dishes.
Now that's a valid question.
I got time.
Yeah, explain yourself.
Okay, so what did y'all tell me you want to be or do when you get older?
Be an engineer.
To be in the Air Force,
What do they get paid to do?
I think to find solutions and build things.
to fix planes and defend the air.
So if we paid you for taking out the trash and doing the dishes, that would be a job, right?
Well, yeah.
So we don't pay you because as a member of the Young fam, your chores are a role and not a job. So no disrespect to sanitary workers and dishwashers, but we're not training you to do that. Because according to y'all's word, you want to be engineers and Air Forcemen.
You got a point there.
Now we will reward you because no good deeds go unnoticed, but that reward may not be in the form of a payment.
That makes sense. But we'll still take the money, though.
Yeah, because this job ain't easy.
Yeah, I bet you would. Now get them chores done.
Yeah, this job ain't easy, and I'm doing it all the time. That is one way to keep the money in your pocket, even if you have kids. But and some people seem to get the wrong message when it comes to all that money, like Edward here.
Can somebody explain to me why my friends with kids have more money than my single friends, including me, who's a single person. Because the way I have a stable job and went out to eat last week and it put me in a hole, there has to be something going on. I'm very confused. But meanwhile, they're going out to eat and not just paying for themselves, but also their children every other day. And they go to Disney on a regular. And they don't have government assistance. And it's not like they're making a bunch of more money. I'm very confused. Before you get in the comments saying, oh, I'm irresponsible with my money, you might be right. It's not the point. I don't have kids. I don't have to go as hard. I do it when I feel like it, and I don't do it when I don't.
Lies, all lies. I know plenty of parents, especially single parents like myself, who will argue you down about that, Edward, all right? But you will want to stay tuned because we've got all sorts of tips to learn how to save and spend with the kids, and you too, after this. Hey, besties.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chattin' with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 11 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
Time to get your kids out of your pockets and into their own. We've got Shruti and Gaurav, franchise owners of the Celebrity School, one of the locations here in Houston. So, you're both parents,
yes.
two kids. At what point did you realize you needed to teach your kids about financial literacy?
Well, when they started feeling that money grows on trees.
Oh, yes, yes, I know that feeling.
So, yeah, well, I would say around when they turned like 4 or 5. Before that, we started telling them about money. But financial literacy, like you have to save some. You cannot spend all of it. And, that parents do hard work to get the money. And, it's not growing on trees.
Yeah, it's not growing on trees.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And basic fundamentals like how to save, how to share, and how do you earn your money. Those are the things that we can teach kids based on our day-to-day activities at home or in school, whenever we're in shopping market. So learning keeps on happening anytime and every time. That's how we feel it, yes.
Okay, and Shruti, you've been talking about this so much, you lost your voice.
Oh my God, yes. That's not the best time to lose voice, I'm telling you. And trust me on that now.
So it's been tough for me to try to explain to my 4-year-old how money works. Like we've kind of we started using like a star system, right? What's your recommendation for trying to get that concept across? Because right now, like at this age, they just want all the things they see.
Well, you picked the right word, want. So first, when they are able to differentiate between wants and the needs, and as a parent, this is our job. I want anything. I want a race car. I want maybe, I don't know, maybe Eiffel Tower, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Do I need them?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So even, it starts from very small steps, like stepping into the grocery store. If you are, or as a parent, what we do is we try to set the expectations right. All the things happen beyond that, but we try to set the expectations right, that we are going in for this, this, and this. And these things are our needs. We are going for egg, we are going for bread, we are going for veggies, we are going for rest of the things. There are needs. And because we have a 5-year-old as well, our little one is 5. So when he is with us and he would be like, I want this. Okay, let's talk about it. Is it a want or a need?
Oh, that's
it's
good.
my want. So, then he himself tries to figure out, oh, it's a want. And the expectation was just to find out what we need.
Okay. All right. So where do you go from there? Because mine will say, well, I want it, so why don't I have it? Where do you go? What's the next step?
So I think it can get difficult when you're in a particular situation, especially in a case where you're out of the home and then you're in an alley where you're looking at things. I think sometimes, and it depends on the situation as well, sometimes you let the kids decide on their own, as Shruti mentioned, and let them figure out is that a need or a want. Most of the time, things of that nature, they kind of die down really quick. So they pick them up from the shelf and then they play with it for a few minutes and then they move on to the next one.
Okay.
So their wants keep on changing every now and then. Needs stay the same. And that's how you can really, make that experience for the child in a particular situation change by themselves.
And if we go together and I'm explaining, okay, jokes apart, I'm explaining wants and needs, but when it goes out of control, Daddy has to take care of it.
I love it. Put it on, Dad. You handle this one. So what if you're a parent who does want to get these wants for their child? Because I can be a sucker oftentimes. It's like, oh, well, you did have a good day at school. Is it okay to go ahead and get those wants, or is there more learning that's needed before we just start dishing them out?
So I think when you add the wants to an earning mechanism, that you want something, let's earn that. How do you earn to get your want? I think that's where the kids really feel a connection very quickly.
Okay.
Because if they know that they want something on their birthday or on the next weekend they want something. So let's earn to get to that want, and that's how you can relate both the things, earn and a want. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we can spoil them too, every now and then. But yes, definitely they have to earn it. Even they behaved good. So acknowledge, first of all, and then let's see, is it a point towards the wants, So
okay, so make sure you acknowledge, like, don't just
definitely
throw it in the basket.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, acknowledge that they did something that helped them earn that, if that's the case.
Even if, let's say, I was going with the grocery store example, and now they did good. They understood this was want, this was need. We came out of store. Acknowledge. Tell them that I saw what you did there. You found out that it was your want, it was your need, and you did good there, right? We see that.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, but we understand that, you did it.
Kids are always difficult to, at every stage, you have to understand what the child is going through. As an adult, we can always try to impose things on them, but we don't really know what's going on in their head. So these are the things, when you interact with them, when you acknowledge, when you communicate back, you build that understanding with the child.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with some things that we can do, especially with the little ones, to help them learn about earning and money and how all that works.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. All right. It's not on trees. Okay?
It's not on trees.
We'll be right back after this.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And you interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 11 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
We're back with Shruti and Gaurav of the Celebrity School, one of the locations here in the Houston area. And we've got your two kids with us as well, Isha and Ian. Hello.
Hi.
And thank you for joining us on Chat with Chelsea.
My pleasure.
Okay, we are ready to teach some kids about money, right?
Yes.
All right, so we talked about wants and needs and helping them understand that. So let's talk about this activity that you have to. People can do this at home, right?
Yeah, it's super easy. We just took a trifold cardboard and you have a needs and a want section, and then you make it fun and interactive with the kids. They engage. You have flashcards, put a glue stick, and then ask them, what is a need, what is a want, and let them decide and put things on the board. That helps them to understand the difference between needs and wants. Yes.
Very cute. So you could print out pictures or just
Yes.
write words and things like
Easy.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Isha, what is a need? Let's start there. I'm gonna write one of my needs down. Let's see. With a picture. Okay. My need is tacos. Does that count?
Ooh, yes.
Does that count? Can I put it on the need side? Food. Okay, that counts. Absolutely. All right. Ian, do you agree? Okay, he says yes. All right, so then what is a want? What is a want, Isha? What's one of your wants? Let me grab one of these. So this is what we would put on the want side. I'm gonna go with, Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Maserati. Is that all right? Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, I'm gonna put that on my board. Got it. Okay, easy activity. Love it. How would you change it if you have older kids maybe? Would you do it the same way?
You can ask them to have the flashcards as well. You can be creative with older kids depending on the age group. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, more thing is, let's say, if they want something, they always want something.
They always want something. Right?
So, yeah, you want it, it's okay. And you figure out that it's something that you want to keep right now. What to do to get it.
Yes.
Okay.
So reiterate that what the categories are and that this costs money. And then do you also often tell your kids, this is how much this item costs?
At times, yes.
Okay.
At times, yes, because they should know. And for example, with Isha, what we do is if she likes something, we're like, okay, this is one, check something else, how much it is. Now, do you want to spend all of it on just one thing? Or you want to buy two? Or you want to save? So all that, because, and then she starts to think, okay, maybe if it's $50, I don't want to spend all 50 here. Let me just spend 20, 25 and save 25 for next.
And you can go a little bit on some key topics, like bank account, savings account, checking account. So depending on the kid's age, you can even talk to them about stock markets, bonds, anything. So like, for example, I gave her a task a few weeks ago and asked her to just Google things and tell me what index means, what is a mutual fund means. And she did a pretty good job.
Isha, are you already learning how to work the market, girl? I love it. Okay, this is blowing my mind because I really didn't even know about that stuff until I was much older. So this is great, getting an early start. Yes. All right, so you mentioned learning about like saving and all that. So tell us about this activity.
Okay, so this one here, we have spend, and we have here save, and this is the share box. And we can make this from ordinary home items, a box of candy or a jar, a mason jar.
Or wipes, because I recognize these. Yeah, that was the wipes.
And then these we have here, printed money that we can do it at home, Monopoly money, whatever it is, a dollar bill, and then a smaller stack for spend. A little taller span for saving.
Okay.
And then for sharing also, because you want to give it back to the community, you want to share with others as well.
Isha, what's one of the things that you've learned from using this system?
I've learned that it's important to have little priorities. You can't have everything at once, and if you have priorities, it's easy to say, okay, I want to save my money for a car, or I want to spend my money for a movie. And then based on how you do it, you see how it's easier to manage the money.
I love that. Are you saving for something yourself?
Yes.
That grin says it all. Yes. She's like, I'm almost there.
Almost there.
Nice. All right. Okay, what's something else that you can do as well with the little ones?
Well, they love to color. They love to cut. They love all these colors too.
Yes.
So even mason jar, or how we talked about the wipes box, or any boxes you find in home, you can just give them colors. Let them color.
Okay.
Let them be creative. Glue, papers, stickers. Just stick there, and then now it's their jar.
I love that. Right? Ian, what's your favorite color? Do we know his favorite color? My son loves some green, so I think that's what I'll roll with. Ian, you like blue? Okay, let's get Ian some blue over here. All right, we're gonna do some coloring because we want to make sure that we create a bank.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Piggy bank.
And this is old school now.
Exactly.
But y'all say it still works.
That's where we started learning about saving money actually, because earlier there was no sources like now we have at the tip of our finger, So now kids know that, okay, there is bank where they can save, or they can, like for Isha, she can put in stocks, like we do it for her. She picked the stocks for herself, and now when we were kids, piggy bank.
Yeah,
Old school.
So even though everything's digital now, you would say it's still important to have something, that they can have in their hand to help understand how money works.
Yes, like now on your show right now, Ian just lost his tooth, his wiggly tooth.
Wow! And everything happens on Chat with Chelsea.
And look at that. And now the tooth fairy will come.
Yes.
And when tooth fairy will come, where will the money go?
Oh, this is very good. Okay, Ian, how much do we want from the tooth fairy? Say whatever number you want. It's on TV, so they're going to have to pay.
Just enough to buy his Corvette, that's good.
Oh, that's all.
Of course.
Yeah. So worth a Corvette, one tooth.
Oh, yeah.
One tooth, yeah. This is so cool. I'm going to keep coloring, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late-night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 11 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 10 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I want to thank you for watching another episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. I completed my piggy bank. It's Chelsea's Maserati fund. Okay, right there. Then Isha, you have another one for your board, huh? Oh, Lambo. Look at this. This girl. Okay, keep playing the stock market. You'll get it. Okay, Ian, you've got your picture. I feel like that falls into the need category.
Yeah,
okay.
we need rainbows.
We need rainbows. Thank y'all so much for coming and teaching us how to teach our kids about money. Any final thoughts before we go?
Well, it's never too late to talk about money. If, let's say, now you feel that you should talk to your kids, but they are maybe in high school or even adults, you know.
Yeah.
Go with what they want. Let them have a goal. And let them save for it. Don't just say, oh, mama, daddy got money, you got it.
Don't just do that. Okay.
No.
All right. Good stuff. So, and they always want something. So it's good to tie it, and then they'll start learning, even if they're older.
Correct.
Oh, great advice.
Earn proudly, share kindly, and save smartly.
I love that. Yes. Get the bins going, okay? Get those going. All right, guys. You can keep up with us on social media at Chelsea Show Fox, and we'll see you on the next Chattin' with Chelsea.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 10 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, besties.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chattin' with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. not wondering anymore. Love your mind.
Welcome to Money Making Conversations. It's the show that shares the secrets of success, experienced firsthand by marketing and branding expert Rashawn McDonald. I will know. He's given me advice on many occasions, and in case you didn't notice, I'm not broke. You know he'll be interviewing celebrity CEOs, entrepreneurs, and industry decision makers. It's what he likes to do. It's what he likes to share. Now it's time to hear from my man, Rashawn McDonald. Money Making Conversations. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Rashawn McDonald. I host this weekly Money Making Conversation Masterclass show. The interviews and information that this show provides are for everyone. It's time to stop reading other people's success stories and start living your own. My guest is Ashley M. Fox. She's a former Wall Street analyst, a Howard University